Hey love bugs, it's Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, as always, thank you so much for the love and support. It is truly appreciated. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light. Many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please drop a line. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. And if you feel like the videos just give you a good vibe or an uplift that you truly needed for the day, please go ahead and give a thumbs up and share. It'll be greatly appreciated. And so much love and light and upliftment towards everybody, you know, sending those vibes out a million times fold. Anybody who's coming in with nefarious vibes, negative vibes, trying to seek, destroy, distract, or do anything that is, you know, for your greed, interest, and envy and all that blah, return back to sender. The video I'm doing right now is called Twin Flame 101. Heyokas. God didn't sentence you to pain, he trusted you with it. When I say I've been trying to put this video out for I don't know how long, when I tell you the devil is busy, he didn't want me putting this video out. I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway, kick rocks with socks. But anyways, we all go through a lot of different things in life where it really feels like we're being punished in pain. You know, really different, just many different things that can really take place into our lives that, you know, it can leave us feeling defeated, distracted, just broke, busted, and disgusted, and all these different things. And it's just like you can put out so much good into the world, and you're just really trying to understand why you have to constantly go through pain, why you have to always be in that vibration where it seems like you can't never be happy for too long. There's always something that's taking place. And it'll be, you know, be different things where it's, you know, universe and God will constantly show you it's not punishment, is preparation. You know, you go through different things where people constantly hurt you, you know, and you have to be at that vibe where you have to remind yourself, you know, never take it personal. How people treat you is how they treat themselves. You know, people don't like you, a lot of people don't like themselves, you know, and those are the different things where, you know, we have to be happy in life. It made me think about a post that I seen. I don't know if I posted it or I seen it in my photo gallery, where it says, you know, the way to live a happy life is just to, you know, just be at peace, where even when folks think that they know you better than you know yourself, you know, that's the best place to be able to do that, you know. And it has to be at that point where we don't allow ourselves to let our misfortune that's taking place into our life, which is easier said than done. You know, be like, oh, you know, don't worry about it. If it's out of your control, it should be out of your mind, be out of your head. But there's a lot of different times where stuff can really hit, you know, ish can hit the fan, and it can feel like it's going through an avalanche, and different things that's taking place into your life where you have to be that person where you got to psych yourself out. You have to be able to tell yourself, and it remind me of another post that I've seen that I had. I think I've had it before, where, you know, me, so many times you be ready to give up, but there's too many motherfuckers out here that you gotta prove wrong. And even it doesn't have to be different people. You gotta prove wrong, but you're proving it to yourself. You're not going to allow the different things that goes on into your life where, you know, the devil sees the light within you. He sees that potential you have, and he wants to keep it hidden. He really does. It'll be different things that's taking place into your life where you see your power. And I even said it on my last video. When you have so many different things that's coming at you at once, and it just really wants to keep you, you know, low vibing. It really wants to keep you distracted. It really wants to keep you depressed. You know, just really feeling like you're not motivated to do anything. And that's those the different things that, you know, universe and God will also challenge you along with the devil, because it's just like God will put different things into your life to be able to show you, you know, even when you don't feel like it, even when you're tired, even when you're depressed, shake off that and try to do something that's going to make you happy, be productive, and use things that's going to be constructive towards your growth, you know. And a lot of times it's really hard to do that, but it's just like, if you got to think about, you know, what was the things that really, you know, really hurt you, really triggered you, really kept you scattered, use that as momentum to say, I'm not going to allow that to hurt me. I'm not going to allow those folks to sit up here and tell me what I am and what I'm not. You know what you are. God knows what you are. That's why he chose you for that purpose, for you to be going through these different things. Yes, it can be hard a lot of times where you're constantly being tested all the way around the corner. You're doing what you're being told, and yet there's still stuff that's going on, and you're just really trying to understand what's going on. You're leveling up. And when you're leveling up, you will be in battles. We all face battles that nobody knows about, and it'll be different things that just feel like it is just really coming in back to back to back to back. And these are those times where it's really showing you your strength. If you can sit up here and survive through this, and a lot of times it doesn't feel like you're surviving, but you truly are. Because you're allowing yourself to do a lot of things that many people won't do. You're facing your fears, and even though it may be scary, you don't know where it's taking you. You're allowing yourself to even be, guided through the unknown. And you really trying to understand it. You're getting so many different downloads. You're having vivid dreams, and you're really trying to understand what's going on. You're cutting cords in different ways. A lot of times you have to get hurt, for you to have that smack of reality. A lot of times, they try to remind us our lives won't fall apart. They shouldn't have to, when we know we create our own reality, and being able to do that. And a lot of times we'll be put in these different circumstances to where it will just, you have to be disappointed a lot of times. You have to be able to see how true people are to you. A lot of times different things will go on, and it may say, oh, that's not what it seems or whatever, and it's exactly what it seems when it comes to certain things. But it's just like, when it comes to, let me retort when it comes to that. When people show you their true faces, believe them. Okay, believe them. When different things is going on in your surroundings, it's preparing you. That's what I meant to say. Let me go ahead and say it like that. There's a lot of different things that you may be going through, and it may just feel like hell is really just you sit in your own personal purgatory, and it's just allowing you to be in that vibe where it's helping you create your own heaven, even in those midst of hell. Because you going out, you ain't gonna come out smelling like smoke, you ain't gonna come out smelling like soot, and your angel wings is just gonna be still as squeaky clean. But you had to be able to go through that. That's your darkest moments, is when it's preparing you for deliverance. And these are different things that really take place into your life that make you second guess God. It'll make you second guess your faith, as well as your patience and your belief within yourself. And that, and there'll be different times where you have that vibe where I cannot take any more of this. I keep climbing, and just keep feel like I'm falling. And it's actually, you falling right into place exactly where you need to be. But you had to be able to go through these things where you had people come up and they inspire you. And a lot of times that inspiration will come through deception. It will come through lies. It will come through hurt. People stabbing in your back. The ones that you were the ones there for them when nobody else was. And it'll be those different things where, you have to remind yourself, never feel ashamed or feel, some type of way or become bitter when you have a kind heart. It's just a lot of times you can be the whole complete package, and you are just at the wrong address, honey. You be just at the wrong address. You showing somebody, genuine people do come in all shapes and sizes. But a lot of people, if you're just in that vibe, you're just not going to recognize it. There'll be some people that recognize it soon before you even speak. Their energy be like, ooh, that's somebody you never take for granted. This is that person you better show admiration or appreciation to, because you don't find too many people like that. Especially people that are very highly committed. I don't like saying loyal, because loyal make me think about pets. So it's like you're very highly committed. If this is a relationship, it doesn't have to always be about love. What can come in love would come, with, friends, family, your lovers, your husband, your wife, whatever. But when you're that person that's very loyal to, committed to being at that, when you can recognize whatever you're giving is reciprocated. People, those type of people, like, I would never take that person for granted. I would respect them just as they respect me, and a lot of times this is like different things you're going through will have you being disappointed, and it has to be that point where you have to put so much self-love and self-worth into yourself, where you respect yourself, not stoop to other people's level. and you needed that into your life. There's so many different times I went through that myself, and then I had to be able to say, you know what, you needed that. I didn't feel stupid, I didn't feel shame, even though that's what ego wanted me to do. I'm like, don't do that. You have a good heart, and a lot of people see that you got a good heart. When people see that you're healing and you're growing, they do not want you to forgive them. They want you to stay mad, they want you to stay stressed out, but you do that favor towards yourself. Forgive them. Allow yourself to be at peace. There's just some people that are just in war with themselves, and you have to understand, baby, that's not your battle. You already are dealing with the battle of your own. You don't have that type of vibration of wasting energy. That's wasting energy that could be placed more into yourself. And that's what it's telling you. Stop pouring your love into some people that are just not appreciating it. Don't allow yourself to explain yourself to people that are just comfortable with misunderstanding you. They know exactly what's going on with you. Okay? They know exactly what's going on. But you make sense to yourself, and just like, you know what? It was fun while it lasted, even though that shit wasn't funny. It is hell. But it's like, now it's time for me to get on to the real, into my life. Let me allow myself to focus on me, But those are the different things that I can allow myself to look back at. Say I appreciated that, because these are life lessons that I needed to live by, for me to be able to strengthen myself and see when I recognize that and it happens with another entity. I already know how to shut that mess off and end it before it can really truly begin. Oh, okay. You looking like, okay. You ain't even got to get into that vibe. You already understand, and just going through those different things in life. It'll be at that time where you may be having some really choice words for God and universe and stuff like that. But then when it comes to that battle that you're facing, you'll understand that's preparation for you. It'll be different times where you can feel alone. We already know, even when we feel alone, we are not alone. There are so many, energies, spirits, guides, ancestors, all those different things that are protecting you in so many different ways. They're protecting us in so many different ways. And a lot of times when you allow yourself to not be manipulated, not be, influenced on doing things that that is like something that that is going to create an extension of different things that you need to cut off of, you understand you're going to be rejected. It don't be anything that I made a choice on doing. I can say my choices were, I did it because I wanted to. Nobody influenced me on anything. I'm not going to use no excuses on, I did this, I did that, or it was that fault. I'll place the blame on when I can place the blame on it, and that'll be on me. I made my decisions. There'll be different times you go through, things, and life can really get hard for you, and you need to escape for a minute, and then you get right back on the bat, and you're going through things where temptation is really coming in for you. Really temptation is coming in for you, and it's just like, if you fall off and you see the lesson that you need to learn from that, learn it and learn it very well, so you don't have to repeat that again, because this all it is the things that you're going through is allowing you to learn lessons. Hey, don't go back to things that how they say it, when things get rough, don't go back to what's familiar to you. I had to learn that big time a few days ago, and I had to be able to say, you know what, and I did that. I had to be honest with myself. I did that, and when things got really tough, I went back to what was familiar to me, and then I had to learn harsh lessons through that. And it was the fact that I can't even get mad at nobody but myself, but I can appreciate what that lesson has taught me, so I can be able to move on and just like, you know what, thank you, I needed that, I'm grateful for that. Even though I may not have felt grateful for it at that time, but for real, when I allowed my vibes to get out my feelings and get out of my emotions, it's like, you know what, thank you, I needed that. And being able to move in with my life, and there'll be different times where, you may feel shame, you may feel guilt of the mistakes you have, but it's just like, this is how we learn, this is how we heal, this is how we elevate, this is how we grow. And it's just like when God is placing these different things on us, it's not to keep us in a low level, or be in misfortune, or being broke, or being in poverty, or anything like that. But he's trusting in you that you can be able to get out of this. He wants you to have that confidence in yourself that he has in you. And when I seen that, because it was just like, I've been trying to put this video out 3 times, and when I tell you the devil has been busy, they've been trying to do everything they can to make sure that they block this video. I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway, because I know there's a lot of people that are going through different things right now where you feel like you're closed off. You either are connected to people or surrounded by people that make you feel like there's something wrong with you, that you can't be loved, or nobody can't support you. And these are different things. You just don't know how much magnitude of love that you have surrounded by you. You don't. And I'm trying not to cry when I say that, because I know there's a lot of people that feel that way. You don't know how much of a magnitude in life that you are so loved and so supported, because there's so many different things that we don't even realize that we've been protected from, that could have just wiped us out of total existence, just because the energy surrounded by you. You never know what was plotted on you. You never know what was set up around you, because it's just like when God pulls people out of your life, or he gives you that green light to say, hey, you see what that person did, or you see how you being ignored, or you seeing how somebody yeeked you that quick, cut them out. Cut them out. I got some people that's coming your way who is going to support you. I just seen a post a few minutes ago, and I know I say that a lot, but it's true. Don't whine and cry about the friends and family that you got. Support us. A lot of times the strangers are the ones that support you. They help you make money. They help you get to success. You just don't know how much people don't even barely know you, but they recognize that energy you have and say, I want to invest in that person. That person have been through some stuff, but they didn't allow those things they went through to keep them down. They use that as ammunition to get right back up. You're going through that right now, to where they're taking people out of your life that is not. You don't know what decisions were made behind your back. You don't know what words has been said behind your back that you didn't hear. Moves that people are trying to make behind your back when you weren't there. And there'll be different things that's going on, even if it's the people that you supported and stuff like that. Just because you're good to people don't make them good to you. Okay, so these are the different things that's taking place into your life, where God is trusting that you're gonna pull yourself out of your war. You're gonna make it through your battle. And that was confirmation when I said that right there, because that was a hiccup. That was just confirmation for that. You're gonna pull yourself out of that war, because all it is the battle of the mind. We're going through different things in life where you're really being tested. So many different things, like conversations that you didn't even have. There's very negative vibe is coming up, because it's telling you, get well with your triggers so that they won't trigger you anymore. Different things is coming up where, it could be something hurtful somebody did, or hurtful something you did. It's coming up. Forgive yourself. Forgive those other people. You need peace in your life. You deserve to be happy. There'll be different people that are going out their way to just poke, because they scared of what you may become, and they'll do anything to try to stand in the front of that. You either knock them down or get around them, but you keep moving. Okay, this is your life. Nobody can tell you and try to control you of seeing what you deserve and what you don't deserve, and what pinnacles that you can reach, or what kind of way you choose to be happy, what kind of way you choose to grieve. This is your life. And people see that. That's a reason why there's so many people out there to try to control that. This is your life. They can't control nothing. They can help you get to where you need to be. I always tell people that your enemies will help you where you need to get to be. And they're a reflection of different things that you need to work hard on, because you don't want to be like that. I always tell myself that you see the different things that people go through. They refuse to change, refuse to heal. And I place healing blessings on them, because a lot of times it's hard for them to be able to do that, because this is the love language that's not no love language. That's just the language they know, they're used to. They can't go out of sync with that. They choose not to. I choose to be different. I was chosen to be different. And that's what it is with you. Even if you are at a frequency for so long, you had to switch that up. that can be very difficult. I say it a lot. It's hard to heal. It's hard to change. It's hard to be honest with yourself. Hell, it's even hard for you to sit up here and say, you know what, I played a part in my own suffering. You know, even if you had so much stuff done to you, you are not a victim. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You create your own entity within yourself, your entity of your identity within your own self. Just because these things took place in your life don't mean that you have to carry that. That is not your label. Hell, you don't have a label, because when you are that person that's constantly changing, you can't be put into a label. You cannot. You're a freak of nature. That's a blessing, because the fact is that people don't roll up on folks like you too often. You know, people don't roll up on you too often. So I say I love being crazy. If you want to call me delusional because I speak my truth, that's okay. You want to get mad at me because my change of light or my projection of light makes you uncomfortable with your demons, it's okay. That's more than you than it has to do with me. And you have to be able to be in that vibe. Like you're your whole vibe. You know, you're your whole vibe, your whole frequency. And these are the different things that are taking place into your life that that's going to really take you somewhere. So, you know, allow yourself to keep going. Just know that God is not sentencing you to pain. He's trusting you with it. Trusting that you know you're going to throughout this pain that you're going through, you're really going to see yourself in a whole different view. And that's going to shock the mess out of you. It's going to be a download. You're going to get, you like, let me clutch my pearls and I ain't even got none on. You know, you're going to be one of those type of vibes that is just really going to take you there. It's really going to take you there. And so I hope you are able to resonate with content of this video. I would love to give a post notification shout out to Brian Dordry. Much love to you. What is it called? Calicia. I hope I pronounced your name right. I apologize if I haven't. And Dakari 13L, much love to you as well. Good to hear from you, and I hope I pronounced your name right too. So I apologize if I butchered your name. If I'm talking low because it's Old Dark 30. So I'll leave all my contact information in the description box below. It's all about spiritual networking. Just getting to be able to know the deeper purpose of your path of purpose, to be able to help you get towards that. You know, it's all about a student-teacher situation, just to be able to give you an understanding of why your life had to come out the way it was. And you know, I love to be able to help other people like that. You know, we're all supporting each other to be able to help each other get towards that next vibe of the next level. And I forgot to do my 5-card spread. Universe just reminded me of that. You know, pick the number between 1 and 5, and that's your card. The first card is music. You know, if you listen to music, there's so many different things that's coming in, so many different, especially if you watch videos, there's a lot of things that may come in videos that you truly resonate with. You know, people have animals or, you know, different things you may be going through that, you know, if you listen to a song and all of a sudden emotions come up, chills come up, is resonating with you, is telling you to really listen to it. Divine guidance, you're being guided maybe by the music to be able to speak through you, through your dreams, you know, through different animals, through different numbers that are taking place as divine guidance. Guardian angels, that popped up yesterday in my last video. You know, you got different things, you know, just like I said, trusting you with the pain that you're going through. You know, you see that little girl down there, it looks like she's crying in despair. You have your guardian angels that are guiding you, protecting you. You know, you may not understand what you're going through, but it'll be a mist of time where you'll understand why you had to go through that. Forgiveness, like I said in the video, you're going through that. You know, there may be different things that's taking place in your life where people are being very cold and cold-hearted towards you. You know, that has more to do with them than it has to do with you. How I tell people how they how people treat you is how they treat themselves. If people treat you poorly, it's because they probably most likely treat their own self poorly. So forgive them and forgive yourself. You know, there may be different things that you're holding on to, memories, you know, things that were said in the past or even in the present. Allow yourself to be free of that. You know, that's their battle. You already ended your war. Friendships, like I said, there's people who are coming out of your life. I wasn't even paying attention to the cards when I did these, but there will be different things where you're cutting people out of your life left and right that doesn't value, doesn't appreciate you, belittle you, upset you. They're comfortable with misunderstanding you. You got people that are coming into your life that's going to really appreciate you, love you for all that you are. It's going to help you and support you in every way. It's going to take you to that next chapter. Your enemy's taking you to that chapter, but these other ones are going to make you soar towards another chapter. Set your intentions. Knowing what you want in life. What you're wanting in life, you're going to practice each and every day of setting your intention on allowing that to be your main focus. Using the different things that are going around you to distract you as be that main source to help you stay focused. And, hopefully that'll be able to help you. What else do I need to say? I forgot to put my thing up yesterday, but I'll start putting more of my podcast up, for my podcast station that I do on Anchor app. And it's on Spotify as well. So what else? I'm going to be putting that on my community board section, where you put that at. A lot of times I put out different posts, uplift, different things that it talks about narcissistic people, toxic people, the things to look for, abuse, recovery for narcissistic relationships, or just abuse really, when you're trying to recover from that. Different things that you can do, different things you can look for also as well. If there's going through a major flip in the world, there's a lot of different things where it's telling you to keep moving, you're leveling up, you're aligning. So there's a lot of different things that are challenging you right now to make you second guess yourself. This is where it's telling you to go full throttle. If you need to take a break in between the different things you're doing, go ahead and do that, but go ahead and get back started, because they already know this is not an easy battle that you're going through. But if you ever feel generous enough to drop a donation, Cash App is there as well. And much love to you. Namaste, shalom, God bless. Even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know. All those things can really take someone a long way. And just because you're doing it for positive intentions and intent, hey, it'll take you even further. So much love. Be responsible and safe for everything you do. And see you soon. Well, you'll see me soon. Peace.